'cause I feel you slipping. Don't fade away to memory. I can feel you calling out my name. Somewhere in the galaxies, I feel you waiting. And I'll run back for you, back for you, back for you.
Chưa ngủ nữa bo. Đi ngủ đi. Đi ngủ đi bo. Tranh thủ stream chứ. Đi ngủ đi. Không ngủ được đi. Cái gì ghê vậy? Không ngủ được đồ. Yes. Thấy không nhá. Cầm lên coi xíu rồi ngủ đi. Coi cái gì mà coi. Ok, rồi, lót luôn. Biết stream được không đây? Rồi, gian game. Tuyệt vời. Oh my god gì? Ok, vô nè. Ủa? Vẫn còn kẹt trong câu chuyện của con Duverin, con gì con rồng ấy.
The wind kept blowing, but the little dragon had not yet resolved to follow it.
Bỏ đi ngủ đi nghe chưa?
Lay a cloudy path, and where it might lead, he could not tell.
Tức là bị trễ lâu lắm rồi đó, bị trễ cái story gần cả năm rồi đấy. Non tròn.
Choosing this path wouldn't solve the main problem. You'd still end up being forgotten.
Từ từ nhá, đợi xíu nhá. Ok.
I'm not against choosing this path. Let me think about it.
Khúc này thì cả thế giới đang lãng quên con rồng này, nên là đang đi tìm cách để ấy, để tìm nơi để phá giải lời nguyền nha.
If you leave the castle, you can accomplish something amazing. And
À,
make a bunch
qua
of friends along the way.
giờ cũng không thoát được nữa. Durin.
Really? Let's go!
Unable to preserve his story, the little dragon wandered astray. Fortunately for him, a certain prophetess had left behind a prophecy to guide him. The wind took the prophecy and swept it off into the distance.
Thì ra là GENSHIN IMPACT, đúng rồi.
Shown a path to wander. With his guidance, the little dragon made his escape. In turn, the prophetess affirmed the little dragon's choice.
Nói thế ok. Thì cả năm rồi mà. Nhưng mà con đi ngủ đi.
Now that you've made up your mind, I shall keep my promise by explaining fate's little trick. Long, long ago, the gods of the high heavens gave the world outside the castle a magic of its own. They called it storytelling.
Trời ơi, giờ này con biết mấy giờ không? Còn kiếm ai đây nữa?
Almost unshakable.
Hả? Con biết mấy giờ rồi không? 1 giờ mấy, 2 giờ sáng đấy. Con mong chờ gì?
Person that the story meant for them and them alone. One whose ending was written in the heavens long ago. In your story, and the evil dragons are simply two versions of the same tale. And that is
Đi ngủ đây.
the magic that storytelling cannot survive. Beyond the castle's walls, your story cannot take root, for the evil dragon's tale has done so
Dạ, đau quá.
already.
You still don't get it? Simulacra-Durin and Tvat-Durin share a special kind of connection. Their fates are mirror images of one another. While they were in two separate worlds, there may have been some mutual influence. But when Simulacra-Durin came to Tvat, a version of his fate already existed there. So, how can two fates exist at the same time? The answer is, they can't. The rules of this world don't allow it. You can't return a book you never checked out in the first place.
Từ nhá, để chỉnh là cái mic cái đó. Ok.
So, what's Durin supposed to do?
Those mages seem to have come up with quite the ingenious solution. I'm here to make a
As I said, there's no record of volume.
Then just think of this as volume 6. Based on what I know, the author was planning on publishing another volume anyway.
The catalog does have a slot reserved for volume 6. So
Sure, let's go with that. All you need to know is
you
Vẫn nghe ngược vậy.
do this time.
Thanh niên này vẫn nghe ngược vậy.
remember the red tape I mentioned before? Well, it should be pretty obvious by now. He has the...
Well, we do have a whole bunch of things to confirm with Albedo, that's for sure.
I'll join you. Just
Hat guy?
don't sound so surprised. I'm part of this story too, aren't I?
Well, yeah. But it's not that. I just feel like you want...
When I first realized you were being forgotten by the world, I thought it might be because you spent too much time with me. I even thought cutting our ties might be the only way to...
Why would you think that?
À.
It doesn't matter now. Judging from the end just as well. With the ley lines rejecting him like this, the people who still remember him are his only remaining
Bị điện mạch
connection
từ
to this
chối luôn.
place.
Ồ. Căng vậy.
If that last fragile tie was broken, who can say what devastation his unbound body might unleash? And to think I'm one of the people keeping you here, instrumental in helping change your fate.
Well,
Okay.
if it's good enough for Hat Guy, it's good enough for me. After all, he is about as odd as humans get.
Excuse me.
Sao
With
cơ?
some people, even if you try asking a
Nhưng
simple
câu trả lời câu
question,
hỏi phức
they'll
tạp càng
always
hỏi
give
thêm
you
là
a
càng rõ
complicated
ràng là anh
answer.
không thuộc kiểu người đó.
The more you ask, the more complicated it.
Whatever. All I needed was a yes or no.
Tội nghiệp. Ok. Trời ơi. Thôi dẹp nhá. Dẹp nhá. Đi làm nhiệm vụ story nhá. Nhiều. Thiệt luôn á. Để coi. Để coi gì. Hình ảnh toàn màn hình không viền đi. Lấy mẫu từ nhiều nơi 8 thôi. Nó đỡ giật. Ok. Trời nó giật. Ôi nó giật. Ôi giật thế. Ok. Trả quy thác. Cũng gần đến rồi, trả luôn đi.
Ad Astra Abyss. Thank you for complete. Ad Astra.
Nhận hết. Phải đi lần nữa. Còn này là gì? Giao dịch gì đây? Giao dịch tình báo. Ok. Đưa về cốt truyện đặc biệt. Đấu ố với lại Dr. Re nha. Tính ra là tôi đã miss cốt truyện này rất là lâu rồi. Và giờ tôi đang phải ngồi cày lại. Tự nhiên thấy tương lai tươi sáng vãi chưởng. Con mèo này. Lên con mệnh đi. Rồi. Đi thôi.
Lord Kabe Bay, did you get a chance to review this month's accounts? Any feedback?
You mean the version you sent over a few days ago? I was thinking that maybe our profit margin is a little excessive. I visited some of our commercial.
Are you suggesting that we give up some of our profits?
Well, since we have more than we need, yes. Making money for its own sake is point. Also, about that designer you hired. I've had to revise his proposal 3 times now, but he just doesn't seem to. Let's cut our losses. Pay him his fee and send him on his way. I'd like you to get Layla on this instead. She was Cyrus's
Hello
student,
now.
and she
Hello.
designed the Palace of Alcazarzaray. Seems like a much safer choice.
Nghèo đâu, 1 cả năm rồi tôi mới chơi lại chứ.
Who's sneaking around over there?
Mr. Cop.
Do you recognize this person, sir?
Yes, it's all right. We've met. This is Kale, Sethos's trainee.
Sao thành học
He
trò
brought
xe
her
thoát
along the
rồi.
last time I went for drinks with him.
Nhớ rồi. Đang bị đảo lộn tùm lum hết.
What brings you to the city, Kale? Is your master?
No, this is all wrong. This can't be real. I have to ask someone else. There's gotta be someone else out there who still remembers the truth.
Hey, wait! Don't run off! How strange. What's gotten into her today?
Khúc này cây thế giới đang bị đảo lộn hết nè. Thành ra chả ai đúng rồi. Thầy của con bé này lúc đầu là Tanari.
Lots of visitors today, I see.
Hello La Quyết. Chưa ngủ luôn. Chưa ngủ luôn à? Hả? Rồi có đó không? Là sao? Đang edit video à. You now content. Dạ.
Hey, Raman. You know that guy who sells
It's time to farm. Dạ. Chúc may mắn nha, Hù Nóc. Chúc cậu may mắn nha.
Oh, you mean a Hangar? Yeah, he got into a brawl with Shamir May on Treasure Street. He's been banned from selling.
Rồi chơi những game gì? Tôi chơi nhiều. Nhưng mà mainstream của tôi là Warframe. Tôi chơi nhiều game lắm, nhưng mà mainstream của tôi là Warframe. Còn mấy con kia thì thỉnh thoảng tôi mới stream.
Oh, well, that's a shame. I was planning to pick out some makeup for you.
Đến giờ làm sao? Cái rồi chơi Đừng không? Không, tôi không chơi game đó.
Oh, don't worry about it.
The legendary Flame Mane discussing makeup with the Super Theater Star Dancer.
Đừng nói hai đứa này đổi vai trò cho nhau nha.
Something you don't see every day.
Nghĩa.
Flame Mane? You know, I'm not actually.
Tôi không chơi, tôi không chơi. Tôi không chơi Đừng.
Maybe the other Eremites thought I needed a fiercer title to scare people off.
Thiệt đổi vai trò cho nhau thiệt kìa. Nilo thành sư tử lửa, còn bà này thành vũ công. Vãi chưởng. Đây ra thành vũ công. Ủa mà sao có con cô lây là nó không bị đổi ta, không bị đổi ký ức ta. Còn một quả vàng ngon. Đến đây.
I think I might go look for a job. I've adored the dance of Sub-Zeros ever since the first time I saw you perform it. If the chance ever came up, I'd love to try it out on stage for myself.
Really? If our manager
trời ơi.
she'd hold you to it. Probably. Hey, when that day comes, I'll do your makeup myself.
Sure. If the day comes, I'd be honored.
Thế giới này nó lạ lùng quá. Rồi có thấy cái video tôi edit cho chú Uni không? Đâu nào cơ? Tôi chưa xem nữa. Để lát có gì tôi xem thử. Mưa thay đổi rồi trên kênh tôi á. Ok, để lát tôi ghé qua coi. Thám hiểm thành Sumeru. Thông tin trong cái thế giới bị thay đổi rồi. Mấy đứa này bị đảo lộn vai trò hết rồi. Cái số ok. Trời. Tanari thành Mahamatra.
Siraj, do you have a Tainari? You were the one who turned the sages against me. Just a few words of and now you're trying to stop me again? You should know that mechanical life is the future.
What?
We must cast this. That's enough. I'm not in the mood to listen to your lunacy. Anyone could tell you how amateur your work is. Karina, Ilias, put him somewhere safely out of the way.
Yes, sir.
Next on the agenda. What is it? Wait, did Professor Zahahadi send you? She's been encouraging me to take on.
No, Master, it's me. Listen to me. Something really weird is going on, and since you're not the General Mahamatra, shopping together again.
All right, there's no rush. Your name is Kale, correct? Although this is our first meeting, you do seem
Rồi sao?
strangely familiar somehow. Is there anything I can help you with?
No. Master!
What is it?
Hả?
Did you have another nightmare?
Mơ à?
I've told you before, when you're tired, lay down on your back in bed and get some proper sleep. It's much better for you than napping on your front. Poor posture. Now, we're supposed to go shopping in Sumeru City today, remember? Cheer up. I'll take you to Hushang's. I heard he's got some new toys in stock. Go wash your face, take some deep breath.
Okay. Thanks, Master Tainari. So it was just a dream.
Có thật là mơ không?
Dreams can sometimes be a warning of things that will
Có
soon
thật
come
là
to
mơ
pass.
không?
That dream felt unusually real, didn't it? Here's my suggestion. Since you're heading into Sumeru City anyway, you may as well tell Lesser Lord Kusanali about everything that happened. And just to be on the safe side, I think you should also inform your two traveler friends who once helped save Sumeru. Time is short. A storm is coming from beyond the
Mờ
bounds
méo
of
đầu. Ai đó giúp quay ngược lại rồi. Mơ méo đâu. Đấy. Ai đó giúp quay ngược lại rồi. Hello Gochiko, hello. Lại cày đêm đó à Gochiko.
What a strange situation. No wonder Kali was in such a rush to
Béo.
Imagine waking up one day to find that everything around you has changed. You might not even recognize Paimon anymore. Let's get to Sumeru and find out what the heck is going on.
Bây giờ K5 thì tôi không chơi, giờ tôi dán tôi chạy Tori tới khúc gần nhất, tới khúc update mới nhất. Nó căng vãi. Ráng để ráng. Mở. Đây rồi. Về nhanh thế nhỉ?
Traveler, Paimon. Thank goodness. I'm so glad you made it.
Tuyệt vời, cuối cùng đã đợi rồi. Yên tâm đi, chúng tôi đợi rồi. Không sao đâu.
What's going on in Sumeru? Yeah, I was just gonna say, after I wrote my letter, Master and I went to Sumeru City and told the Dendro Archon everything that She was silent at first. It seemed like she was deep in thought. Then the next day, we got told that she was ordering everyone to
Dịch
leave
trạm lữ
Sumeru
khách,
City.
sơ tán luôn.
Population of the city has
Sơ tán cả cái thành luôn.
Not just Sumeru City. The evacuation also includes Lokapala Jungle, Avidia Forest, Ashavan Realm, and our Valley. Basically, everyone living in the rainforest must temporarily relocate to care.
Holy smokes!
Yes, it's quite an operation. Even if people only bring the bare essentials, the scale is simply enormous. They've requisitioned almost all the Sumpter Beasts in Sumeru for the task, including the entirety of Dori's Sumpter Beast Park. The Dendro Archon said that what Kale experienced was not a dream, but a warning.
Đúng rồi.
After our meeting, she immediately summoned the six sages to analyze the situation and discuss countermeasures. They concluded that the events seen in the dream are very likely to become a reality, and that an unknown danger is rapidly approaching. Oh, please keep that to yourself.
We don't want to cause widespread panic. The official reason they've given is a large-scale renovation of the rainforest ecosystem. People are skeptical, but there haven't been any major incidents. So far, at least.
Rồi, tiếp thôi. Đó, quên nó tắt luôn cái web đi cho nó đỡ bắt máy. Còn gì nữa không? Okay.
The Dendro Archon seemed really worried when we spoke to her. She said we can go visit her in the sanctuary of Sarasana.
Bị triệu tập tiếp rồi.
She also said she'd hold out until the very end.
Tainari, Kale, you got a minute?
One moment. As a forest watcher, I've been tasked with assisting with the relay. This will be the final group of evacuees from Sumeru City. While they're away from home, they'll be heavily reliant. Thank you for coming in our time of need. As you...
Excuse me. Sorry to trouble you, but could you...
Where's my mom? Where did she go?
Don't. Those items are worth a small fortune.
I bet you thought you'd get away with
Trời,
this
loạn dữ vậy.
huh? Guess again.
Cái thành nó loạn dữ vậy.
We should go help the evacuees. See you around.
See you around.
I'm so glad that you believed me and came all this way to help. It means a lot.
Don't worry. We may not know exactly what's going on yet, but as long as... Goodbye! Look after yourselves!
Will do. See?
Paimon's not sure how she found the words to comfort Kale because, honestly, she's kind of nervous herself. Let's head to the sanctuary of Sarasana and see if he...
Nhanh thế.
Who goes there?
Alright.
Are you blind? It's the Traveler and Paimon. Surely you've seen them before.
Huh? Oh, so it is. I'm sorry, I haven't been sleeping well lately. My nerves are a little frayed. The Dendro Archon is in a very vulnerable state at the moment. Mahamatra Sino is concerned that our enemies might choose this moment to strike.
Khả năng cao là Nahida đang trấn thủ trong cây thế giới rồi.
Please enter. I'm sure everyone's expecting you.
Chắc là tôi sẽ tắt cái PNG đi nha. Thôi tắt PNG đi. Yeah, đúng như tôi nghĩ nè. Giờ này làm gì có ai xem.
You made it.
Aha. Perfect timing.
Oh, it's good to see everyone again. What kind of danger is Sumeru City in?
At this stage, we can't be certain.
I take it that Kale told you.
Yeah. Apparently, everyone in Sumeru City was acting super weird.
That's right. Kale and Tainari reported the situation to the Dendro Archon.
It's a reasonable inference. Only through Irminsul can people's memory and cognition...
We don't know why Kale would dream of these things, nor who was trying to warn her. The Dendro Archon decided to connect to Irminsul to investigate more thoroughly.
Irminsul is connected directly to the ley lines. The tree serves as a central hub where the ley lines converge, and its core function is to... But something has gone awry, severely compromising the information is bottlenecking inside Irminsul, hampering the ley lines' flow. If this continues, new information will languish unrecorded.
In short, the souls of the dead will be stranded, while the living have their sense of reality warped. In the long run, Kale's dream could well become a reality. And that's just the beginning. There's no telling what other nightmares could end up coming true.
I have come this far to use my death to open the gates of the ley line.
Oh.
Faced with a growing backlog of information, the Dendro Archon decided to connect herself directly to Irminsul and take over the recording and processing function herself.
But it is an almost impossible task. Individual brains aren't equipped to deal with the sheer volume of knowledge and for God.
The Dendro Archon's power originates from Irminsul. Any issue on top of that, she's subjecting herself to the grueling task, and despite all of this, she is somehow finding the strength to investigate the Irminsul.
I finished analyzing the latest data. Looks like our working theory was wrong. There's no sign.
So it's internal then? Some sort of disease, perhaps? No.
Sino? What is it?
Not long ago, I got a tip from the Core of 30 that a large... At first, I suspected that they might have something to do with all this. So I sent some people to investigate. But if Irmin's...
Don't you think there are more important things to worry about right now than guessing who's behind all this? It's been over 12 hours with no new intel. If even the Keeper of Irminsul is this badly affected...
Rồi, sao?
Dendro Archon.
What's wrong?
Her breathing is weak, and her...
Looks like it's time to move to the backup plan.
What's the backup?
Get out of the city and take the Dendro Archon. The entrance to Irminsul is directly beneath the sanctuary of Surasthana. That means this is ground zero.
The Dendro Archon has a very strong connection to Irminsul. But under normal circumstances, she can unleash her full power here. But with
The situation is critical. There's no time to deliberate. Everyone in agreement?
I'll deal with it. I'll also let the Matra and the Core of 30 know to start evacuating.
Wow. Nghiêm trọng thế nhỉ?
Let's go. No sense grieving when there's nothing more we can do.
Agreed. We'll be back as soon as this...
À. Trời ơi, không chịu ngủ luôn. Thiệt luôn hả? Mát mẹ nha.
Last group of civilians has been safely evacuated. Dendro Archon's carriage will travel with them. Sino and
Okay.
will protect the convoy. With the Dendro Archon in a coma, and with Irminsul still deteriorating,
Đi ngủ
no
đi.
choice but to evacuate Zamero City. Feels as though we're being...
Stop moaning, Cyrus. We're the teachers here. We should be showing a little more confidence, don't you think?
A wise judgment.
Let's move out to Caravan Rebot.
Sir, all units are in position.
Good. Everything is going to plan.
Ủa? Ai đây?
Interfering with Sumeru City is a necessary step, so do not hesitate. The Irminsul situation. We need to speed things up here too. We don't
À,
want to
bên pha tôi à? À.
No, sir. You have my word.
They say that and with it,
Bathelon, Bathelon.
but we appear to be the exception. So, is our
nào biết rần cốt truyện nào. Xong cái này, xong cái ở đây hình như còn phải lên mặt trăng nữa. Trời ơi.
Her breathing is steady. I prepared some therapeutic incense for her. Her vitals are still very weak. Based on the information you've provided, I have a working hypothesis. Elemental energy usually flows through the body at a relatively constant rate. The body grows accustomed to this rhythm.
Is this similar to the ley lines? Overloading and withering both directly affect their vitality, potentially causing irreversible damage.
Correct. From a biological perspective, if you overexert yourself, you pay the price with your life. The Dendro Archon is not only drained of power, but her life.
Is there any way to restore her health? I know the ley lines have strong self-healing abilities. As long as any blockages or pollutions are dealt with, they can quickly regain their vitality.
Before we think about that, there's a bigger predicament to resolve.
Nhiều thế giới nhưng không có sức mạnh thổ thần thì lại khó làm được điều đó.
Master Tainari and Sino look so...
Tainari.
Wow. Sáu trưởng lão.
Master Nephis, sages.
Tainari, haven't seen you in ages. Have you gotten taller? Or did your ears get longer?
Hopefully the former, Uncle Baladori.
Sino, where's...
He went out into the wild to investigate the situation. He said that the Irminsul anomaly will...
He shouldn't be trotting around alone at his age. Which way did he go? I'll look for him later.
Would someone mind introducing us?
Ah, yes, of course. Allow me to do the honors. I'm sure we're all familiar with the Traveler and Paimon. They're the heroes who helped foil Azar's conspiracy and save Sumeru. These gentlemen and I are the 6 current sages of the Academia. Balduri and I are part of the Old Guard, while the other 4 took office after Azar and his clique fell from power. We have Sage Alkindi of the Spontamad Darshan, Sage Farnas of Kasharawar, Rataoist Sage Shakir, and finally Harabatot Sage.
Nice to meet you all!
I've heard much about you. Delighted to finally meet you in person.
You're younger than I imagined for someone with the power to stand up to fate itself.
Once we're on the other side of this, could we get a photo together? My daughter has a friend named...
Of course! No true hero...
Back to business. So with the Dendro Archon currently in a coma, we need to come up with a plan as soon as possible. Farnas, any thoughts?
Well, firstly, having reviewed the data, I'm inclined to agree with your assessment. This doesn't look like an attack on Irminsul. That being said, before we consider how to fix it, we need to understand precisely what has gone wrong.
We have no direct access to Irminsul. However, we might be able to gather the... Wait, is that what Cyrus is up to? No wonder he ran off to research in the wild.
I heard that while in the sanctuary of Surasthana, the Dendro Archon had to serve as the central information hub herself. Irminsul is vital, not just to the safety of Sumeru, but to all of Teyvat. We must be the ones to bear responsibility for this world. To be on the safe side, I think we need to consider some backup plans.
Are you saying we should consider a scenario in which Irminsul is completely destroyed?
I'm merely pointing out that...
You have a valid point. But until worst comes to worst, I believe we should focus our efforts on resolving the Irminsul anomaly and helping it recover.
Kale, I understand that you were the first to foresee this crisis.
Of course, but even I don't...
If there are no signs of external damage, could it be a stress fracture?
It's possible, but surely a stress fracture would be more likely to cause a complete shutdown.
Sages, General Mahamatra, sorry to interrupt, but
có chuyện
something
rồi.
has come up.
What happened?
Some citizens didn't believe that Sumeru City was really in any danger. They slipped away and hid during the
What the
relocation,
fuck, Lee?
intending to return home.
How many people are we talking?
About a dozen. Sakura found them while on patrol, but they appeared to be suffering from psychosis. For whatever... By the time we arrived, there were only 2 survivors. One was unconscious from their injuries.
Where did this happen?
Near Yasna Monument.
That's not far from Caravan Reba.
Master.
I know. The Irminsul anomaly is beginning to have effects in the world. I didn't expect it to spread to Yaz.
Sir Cyrus said the same thing. He sent me back to report in while he continued.
I'll go join him.
Count me in too. Don't let my age fool you. I can still fend for my...
Very well. Meanwhile,
get back soon.
Take care of yourselves.
Nghe nghiêm trọng thế. Có điểm di chuyển không? What? Tắt hết điểm di chuyển luôn. Thôi nào. Vậy cũng được đi.
Please don't go any further. As you get closer to Sumeru City, there's no knowing what dangers you might encounter.
So this is our mentally disturbed...
I'm going to gut... Cyrus, you didn't even bring a single guard? Do you think you're some...
It's fine. Come here.
Oh, it's...
That's right. Flowers that bloom from openings in the late...
I don't believe I've ever...
Did you discover it nearby?
Not just here. Way over there, too. They're everywhere. There's even more in that direction.
How did you ascertain the situation further ahead?
Yes. This area is relatively safe so far. However, some vision-bearing mercenaries were able to...
Sino, do you remember the class
I do, Professor. I received full...
Good. After all these years, it's time to put that knowledge into practice. There must be anomalous information hidden within these blossoms. Kindi, it's been a while since we worked on a project together, hasn't it?
Sure has. Well, what are we waiting for?
Anything we can do to help?
Will you need my help?
All right, well...
Let's regroup at Caravan Rebot later. Don't worry if you don't show up. I'll come and find you.
Ok. Hứa Dr. chứ chả ai cả. Nhầy quá nhầy.
That should be the heart of Oasis.
Mỗi sáng nó sẽ bổ sung sức mạnh nguyên tố cho bé. Khoan được hồi phục dần, từ đó nó sẽ khỏe lại. Nhờ là con rồng cỏ rồng cỏ. Hết nghèo Gamecha nên đời đỡ khổ. Thực tế thì tôi đâu có cày nhiều đâu. Con này tôi chơi do cốt truyện của nó thôi. Kiểu tôi bị tò mò về cốt truyện của nó ấy. Tôi có chơi thôi. Có cốt truyện mới là tôi lại quay lại tôi chơi.
Glad to see you've returned safe and sound.
Mà tôi bỏ cả năm rồi đó chứ. Giờ ngồi chạy cốt truyện tới cốt truyện mới nhất nè.
Any longer and we would have gone out looking for you.
Well, this is a nice surprise.
We've made some progress, so let's start by giving you and Paimon a quick update.
By dissecting the ley line's blossoms, we've been able to deduce that although Irmin's soul is experiencing an anomaly, it has not completely rejected The Dendro Archon has the power to connect to Irmin's soul. But there's also another way. I assume you...
Devices?
Ah.
The Akasha terminals?
That's right.
Of course! It's been so long, Paimon almost forgot all...
Yes, but although the system isn't currently operational, the technological infrastructure is all and it turns out that a certain someone gets so bored at work that he's actually read through every single one of the instruction manuals.
Mới lại khịa thanh niên này.
No prizes for guessing who that was.
If praising others is that embarrassing for you, you can simply spare yourself the ordeal.
Yeah.
As much as it pains me to say anything nice about him, there's no denying his intelligence. He rarely forgets anything he's read. The Akasha is exactly what Sumeru needs at
Sử
this
dụng
moment.
kỹ thuật của cái máy đồng bộ là tri thức Akasha để đảo ngược đi vào cây thế giới.
But if I recall
Ra là
correctly,
vậy.
doesn't the Akasha need a gnosis to function?
That's exactly right. The Akasha relies on the Gnosis as a power source, and in its absence, we'll need to find an alternative.
Namely, to the Temple of Silence. It's the only major institution in Sumeru dedicated to preserving the knowledge of King Deshret's civilization.
I agree. There's a good... Master Nephis and the other sages have discussed it. As the chaos from Irminsul continues to spread, we have to move into the desert next. The scholars and sages will head to the Temple of Silence, while the civilian
The Eremites will keep everyone safe during the journey, and Candace will be there to receive us at the village.
Là tiếp tục đi tiếp.
This leaves us just one thing to worry about. That Dendro Archon.
She's very weak.
Huh. Well, luckily, the Traveler had a eureka moment while we were...
Really?
Wow, nice one, Traveler. Let's hear it.
What say our Amorta experts?
Theoretically, it's feasible. From what you're saying, although elemental life and elemental energy have their differences, the Dendro Archon has in which case...
Okay.
As long as a Pep is willing, she should be able to convert her...
It wouldn't be difficult for her at all. The only problem is convincing her to help.
Con rồng đó vẫn đang ghét loài người.
She didn't refuse to talk with us. When she realizes the danger that Nihida is in, surely she won't turn a blind eye to it.
Either way, we're not exactly spoiled for choice here.
Yeah, đúng rồi.
Hey, it's better than having no options at all.
I agree. Without Irminsul's aid, the legendary Dendro Dragon Apep may well be the only living thing in Sumeru who can help our... There's no time to lose. I'll bring this proposal to Master.
Vô đó chắc lại bị nó đè đánh một trận nữa. Khổ lắm.
The academics will go to the Temple of Silence to look for a solution to the Akasha problem. The Eremites will escort the civilians safely to Aru village.
There's still a long road ahead, and no knowing if we'll make it. But at least we have a direction now. I'll take it over floundering around in confusion.
If there are no objections, then let's proceed. But before we adjourn, no matter the distance between us, there will always be an invisible force tying us together. May the bonds forged in the past shine bright like stars and open a new path before our feet.
Huh. Is that from King?
No. This one's from King of Invocations.
What's the difference?
The sequel's much cooler.
Couldn't agree more.
Well, it was very apropos. Once this is all over, I'll give everyone a copy of King of Invocations and the sequel to show my gratitude. Come on, let's get moving.
Cái gì vậy trời? Cái tình hình đang cấp bách vậy mà còn đùa được. Điên thiệt. Ủa, còn đi đâu nữa?
Tainari has brought me up to speed. I approve of your plan of action. But we can't proceed with everything right away. The people need to rest. For many of them, you too. Please go on ahead with the Dendro Archon. Let's rendezvous at the Temple of Silence.
No problem.
Words can't express my gratitude. So let me just say,
Alright, let's get going. If Paimon remembers correct...
Traveler, Paimon. Could I call it? Well, Master Tainari once told me, after you raise a problem, you should think. I tried my best to keep up with the conversation, but there was so much new information.
Paimon knows it, but fear not. Everything you need to know. It's got tons of info about all the things we've seen and heard on our adventures. You see, being the greatest guide in Tibet isn't just a fancy title. It takes a lot. Paimon doesn't always understand the things you're talking about with other people. Whenever this is perfect. Sure. Matter of fact, the spare copy was originally meant for the traveler. Paimon used to worry that one day.
Cái gì vậy? Sao dựng nguyên cái dead lab vậy?
In case it doesn't seem so necessary nowadays.
Cái gì vậy?
So many more places to see together. One copy will be enough for both.
Dựng nguyên cái dead lab đó thì chơi bời gì?
Thank you so much. But still, these are your treasured memories. I think anyway, that was all.
See ya.
Alright, time to bring the Hida to see a Pep.
Thuyết phục được cái đồ to xác đó. Hổn. Kiếm nha. Tôi chỉ làm cốt truyện thôi nha. Còn mấy kia khỏi nha. Hello Tada. Hello Tada. Chưa ngủ luôn hả? Chơi game hả chứ? Tôi đang chạy cốt truyện của game cho tới vương quốc của băng thần. Tặng like rồi bỏ chạy. Ok, bye bye Tada nhé. Bye bye.
The ley lines are in disarray. Something has gone wrong with Irminsul, yes.
Thôi bỏ em này lâu rồi. Ok. Tôi cũng ít chơi mà. Tôi chơi chủ yếu do story của nó thôi. Tôi muốn đi hết cái story của con này. Tôi muốn cố gắng là tôi muốn kiểu hoàn thành hết cái story của con này. Nên là mỗi lần có story mới là tôi lại nhào vô tôi chơi à.
You who took our home from us, prepare to watch as your own world is plunged into oblivion.
This isn't a joke, Pep. The Hida's engraved.
Is she now? Then do explain. For what reason should I lend Boer my assistance? The age of the dragon choosing not to
con
side
rồng
with
này.
enemies when the heavenly prince.
Quỷ rồng này. Đây là bếp này. Con sói điện thứ hai là bò. Tanagi ở đâu? Con gì? Đây Sino đúng không? Sino đúng không? Thật ra lúc mà nó ra tới Hỏa Quốc á, nó ra Hỏa Quốc là bắt đầu nó đổi cơ chế với là đổi lại cái mô đồ bay luôn rồi. Nó thay đổi nhiều lắm từ lúc mà nó ra ở bên Hỏa Thần.
Do not forget that I have no love for this world you hold.
Pep, if you truly despise God, well, after the great humiliation.
Now that is a compelling reason. When El Ahmar plotted against me and I was tortured by forbidden knowledge, and though I regard with shame the pity of my enemies, to receive a tiny Boer, puny humans.
Whoa! It's happening again! We're gonna get sucked in!
Không chơi game nhưng lâu lâu vẫn chơi Hokkien Bắc. Tôi vẫn còn chơi. Mà story phần 2 nó kỳ quá. Nó cứ chậm mà nó cứ nhạt kiểu gì ấy. Tôi vẫn thích cái story của phần đầu hơn.
It is done. The heart of
Cái
Oasis
cô ấy
is
cũng
supplying
là
her with life
ok,
force as we speak.
yeah.
It shall not, but I should warn you.
Tôi
Buyr's existence is
đợt
closely
tôi chơi
intertwined
là
with
tới mẹ
Unless the issues
nói vẫn
plaguing it
cay
are
nha.
resolved,
Cái
she will never completely recover.
hay chơi ở finally, hay chơi ở finally của hình thế, hay chơi ở finally của Kiana. Mẹ tôi quay không bao giờ tôi quay ra được, tích kiểu nào cũng lệch ray được, hay thiệt luôn.
Spare me your words of gratitude. You may also spare. A dragon's sovereign's power is far greater than you can imagine. Well, I was indeed weakened
Vì cũng
when
có
the
sinh lực
heart
chơi
of
bời với nhau
Oasis
không ảnh hưởng
ran
nhiều
dry.
đến ta. Ok.
Good to hear.
Ever held in high favor, I see.
Chắc tới giờ cũng gần 1 năm chưa vào, nên vào thử đi. Tôi nghe nói hình như đang update, đang có update mới thì phải.
The compliment was sincere.
Thì có Asuka với cây vũ khí của nó. Tôi có Asuka, tôi cũng có Asuka. Yeah. Nhưng mà hình như tôi không có cây vũ khí của nó thì phải. Tôi chỉ có Asuka với lại bộ cái set stigma của nó thôi, stigmata thôi à. Cái vết thánh đó à. Chứ tôi không ra vũ khí thì phải. Cây thế giới đã có trước khi thiên lý tới luôn à, căng vậy. Tôi full, ây à, huynh đại à. Mà vũ khí C1 có còn không trời ơi, tôi không có luôn ấy, khổ thật. Mà biết sao không, hiện tại qua phần 2 ấy nó bị một cái là nó phụ thuộc rất nhiều. Cái vết thánh bây giờ là rất là dễ tìm nha, nhưng mà cái bộ nó giống như là cái bộ trang bị cho từng con nhân vật giống như của GENSHIN ấy, thì nó lại phụ thuộc vào cái đó nhiều hơn là cái vết thánh như trước. Nên là tôi chơi phần 2 tôi cứ bị bực hay sao ấy.
As things stand today, holding a grudge against you is, but there will come a day when we reclaim this world for ourselves. The opportunity will arise no matter how long we must wait. I can already sense that far away from here, the Hydro Dragon has wrested his authority from the hands of the usurpers.
Bữa nào rảnh vào lại xem này.
But we have yet to meet. I know that we are both preparing for our revenge day and night.
Thua, chưa vào chịu thua. 1 năm chưa vào. Yeah. Bà đâu có biết, bà rồng cỏ này bà đâu có biết là con rồng nước bên kia đang bận làm chánh án với lại đi bảo vệ Furina. Khó lối. Con Thủy Long Vương bên kia đang làm chánh án cho mọi người.
Sandstorms come. The Jinn. Another calamity approaches. You both seem restless. Booer is safe with me.
Chúc mọi người trong team. Ok, bye bye Tada nhá, ngủ ngon nhá. Chúc ông ngủ ngon, bye bye. Làm việc hả? Ok, chú ý nghỉ ngơi nhá, bye bye ông. Okay.
You're awake. Are you okay?
Cease your interrogation. Yes, she awoke for a brief. Take it. We shall talk more.
Bức tường nằm ở chấm. Nhớ kỹ đừng nói với ai. What the fuck. Ok. Thiệt luôn hả? Ồ, đám thú mới kìa.
There's no need for everyone to stay here. I'll protect the sages.
Yes, Mahamatra-san.
Sino! What's going on?
You're back. How is the Dendro Archon?
What a relief.
It's the Jinn. Countless Jinn have stirred up violent sandstorms across the desert, blocking our path. Tainari and Kale have returned to Aru village to help. The Jinn are being highly aggressive.
So, but it's just one thing after another. Where did all of them come from anyway? And all my...
As I see it, the only possible candidate is...
Gurabad?
Baladuri could explain in more detail if he were here. All...
Gurabad is, for me, a fated land.
Oh.
I must therefore return back to this city, where my master. I am sorry.
Lilipar. Yeah. We once said goodbye to a friend there. Well, maybe not a friend. If we can find a way to wake her up, maybe...
Well, be careful. You mean, there are other... It's a sensible assumption to make. The moment we arrived in Caravan Rebod, the Irminsul anomaly started spreading in that direction. To call it a coincidence would be a...
Don't worry, we've gotten a lot strong.
It appears the monsters native to the desert have been stirred by
Quay
the
thôi.
Jinn's activity.
Cuối cùng được đánh.
You should get going. We'll take care of things here.
Ok, vẫn chưa được đánh luôn. Quá đáng.
You too.
Hay là về...
You got it?
À, tại sao không? Thiết lập đội. Đội hình gì là được rồi. À cũng không được lắm, từ từ. Đội hình này hơi bị sai rồi.
What is the situation?
Cộng hưởng nguyên tố. Đang có hai gió nhờ. Hai gió thì hai gió sẽ được tốc độ di chuyển sẽ đi rút ngắn 5%. Ok. Ok. Ồ. Đây da. 6% hiệu quả nạp nguyên tố 17%, hiệu quả nạp tố 1%, tấn công 14, tỷ lệ bạo 7. Tỷ lệ bạo 7 21. Ok. Cách 5 không có nạp, không có nạp hả? Đổi nhá. Còn tạm nhá.
I'd have lost myself long ago if I had let.
The Gen are swarming out of Carbide.
Nhưng mà bình tĩnh nào.
Let's get inside. See what's going on.
Cái gì đấy, bình tĩnh nào.
There is no escape. Now you shall perish.
Thiệt luôn. Cái này mở rồi mà đúng không? Cái này mở rồi mà. Gì à, mấy con quỷ này. Tụi bay chơi không? Tụi bay chơi không? Chơi không? Lại đây chơi. Ây da. Gì đấy?
Shines eternal.
Đi rơi vô đâu rồi? Phiền thế nhở, cái chỗ này khó đánh thế. Thiệt tình. Pha tôi à? Pha tôi ơi. Phá tôi. Phá tôi. Giỡn mà. Giỡn mà. Nữa hả? Chỗ này cay thế nha. Xuống đây hết rồi. Ủa, cũng xuống, tụi nó cũng xuống đây hết rồi.
To oblivion. Time to shine. Stop that. Shine down. Transcend all constraints.
Đây à. Rối thế. Cái đoạn này nhìn rối thật sự luôn ấy.
Strike a pose.
Quá phiền. Nó là vậy còn không lên được nữa. Kìa, vẫn còn kìa. Nó ghét rồi chứ.
How brilliant!
Đều quẩn à.
The show begins!
Illusion shattered!
Windblade! Let the world collide!
Shine down!
Shower me with praise!
Illusion shattered! Now you shall perish! There is no escape!
Be gone! How brilliant! Mama! May I present Windblade?
Thôi mở nó đi. Không đánh nè, mở đó. Đánh tụi này có giải quyết được vấn đề gì đâu. Phiền bỏ sừ luôn. Để tôi quay. Quá.
You see that strange machine?
Cay thế nhờ.
Someone has a sneaking suspicion that that's the thing wrecking Gurubad and setting all those dangerous Jinn free.
The target has reached the core zone. Requesting backup. Repeat, requesting backup.
Backup en route! Stop her at all costs!
Need to hire a duelist?
Give me a moment to compose myself.
À.
Do not be afraid, for I am with you.
Không được, Laura thì phải có thêm nhân vật kia trong nó mới kết hợp tính được.
My blade will lead us through the shadows.
Thánh gì vậy? Đây, đổi lại. Ok. Nên làm cho mèo lúc nửa đêm mệt quá. Ok, cố lên nào. Đi vô đây. Cha Batalon đó tự nhiên trắng đường chí nhờ. Nữa hả? Hello. Hello. Yeah. Hello. Hello. Kệ đi nhá.
Think you can get away? That was uncalled for.
Moving.
Here's something up.
Evil lookers, shoot on sight.
Let my name echo in Southern. How dick
ready.
Đồ. À da. Da trẻ thế. Da cứ bấm lộn control hoài khổ ghê trời.
Into the shadows.
Ok. Bà tốt vậy đi bạn ơi. Chết nhanh thế nhờ. Máu nha. Okay. Hello. Cảm ơn Thanh Huyền đã sub nha. Cảm ơn bạn. Yeah.
It seems my subordinates failed to stop you in your tracks.
Đây rồi.
There is no need.
Anh Batalon đây rồi.
You did well to hold your ground against such a powerful adversary for as long as you did. I must commend your...
So, you're in charge here, huh? First the problems with Irminsul, now this mess...
I'm afraid I cannot answer that.
Yeah, anh ấy tính làm cái gì vậy?
I assume you aren't naive enough.
Oh, this guy, you assume however you want to spin it. You're clearly involved in this somehow. So you can either start talking... Let's get him! Traveler, what's wrong?
You're remarkably calm. Some would act more rashly upon finding the ringleader all alone.
Yeah.
Keep your cool.
Yeah.
Even as your enemy, I must applaud you.
Did you show yourself just to say that?
Is this you trying to take back? I am here merely to indulge my own curiosity. Your names are well known among the Fatui. Naturally, I wanted to observe you up.
Hey! Don't treat us like we're some kind of...
Oh, I wouldn't dream of it. I'm quite aware that you are both heroes of great renown. You have... I've been following your adventures with great admiration.
What do you mean,
I don't see why. We may happen to occupy opposing sides, but there is no...
Well, now that you're observing us up close...
I've observed as keenly as I can. Yet, violence is not my area of expertise either. So, you see, I would much rather converse with you. Besides, I've heard that even 3 moons in the sky fail to eclipse your brilliance.
3 moons? So, you have a connection with the Harbinger, the...
Dottore.
Well deduced. Our commander, Dottore, died in Nodcry. But there are things that do not end with his departure. Look at me. I almost divulged more.
What are you after? Revenge?
I've said quite enough, I believe. There's no point in continuing this conversation, except to say...
Ugh.
I'll take that as a yes. Then I'm sure you'll have heard the story of this place. The mother of the tree. It was right here that Lilupar once helped the wise to ascend to the throne. But from that moment on, every king who sat upon it was corrupted by power. These degenerate rulers lost control over their nation and...
What are you trying to say?
I once admired you for your adventures. That is the earnest truth. But it appears to me that your journey... Are these rules truly just? Does the heavenly principles rule with wisdom or folly? And how can we be sure that the...
Do you seriously think you're gonna
Convince you? I'm sure my commander already... If a few words from a stranger were enough to make someone completely change their stance, it would only prove that they never had a firm will to begin with. I am merely stating my position, so that we might understand each other better. One's enemy in the present may not necessarily be an
Ok. Thế đừng nói nữa, đánh đi, trời ơi. Nói hoài vậy.
As for what game I'm playing here, I'm simply buying some time. But now I must bid you farewell. It was a wise decision not to attack me immediately, since you did not fall for my ambush.
Leave this to us, sir.
Very well. I trust you to do what is necessary. Sumeru City, Irminsul.
Hey! Stop right there!
All units, stop them!
Did you hear that?
This
He definitely
Hello.
knows something. We can't let him get away. Get rid of these soldiers, quick!
Hello. 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 Hello.
Hunt them down. Rear guard to the front. Don't let them through.
Đó con. Đó con. Gạt giò. Đỏ dạng. Lên. Chém tiếp. Chém tiếp. Chém tiếp.
Brace yourself.
Sure. Hello.
Time for takeoff.
Goodbye.
Into the shadows. Hold on! Just a little longer!
Không chưa chiêu được.
The show begins. Time to shine.
Rồi ok, chơi được rồi.
Ready. Evil looks. Shoot on sight.
We finally beat them. That mysterious guy
Thiệt
can't
tình.
have gone far. Let's catch up with him.
Đâu rồi, giờ đi đường nào? À, đi qua đó à? Hello Phu, hello em. Chưa ngủ luôn hả? Yeah. Thiệt luôn à. Hồi máu cái đó. Không hiểu thật đấy. Ok.
You're very persistent.
Em ngủ dậy lúc 12 giờ. Thiệt luôn, giờ giấc gì vậy? Biết ngay mà.
Relax. A small trap. The sandstorms from Gurabad will die down soon enough, but this small window of time. Don't be discouraged. I knew that someone would come here eventually, so I where to chat with you, which door to exit from, even which mechanism. You, meanwhile, know nothing of who I am. So far, you've only... But not to worry. This is only our first meeting. It shan't be our last.
Dạ. Ok. Ông nói gì cũng đúng hết.
One last question. Why do you continue to follow Dottore?
Follow isn't quite the right word. Let's just say even those you see as villains have their friends, even if they aren't the most. When any set of rules is established.
Em ngủ một hơi từ 12 giờ trưa đến 8 giờ tối. Đi ăn rồi ngủ tiếp các bạn. What the fuck? Ngủ ghê thế. Cái đó cái quả đó dễ làm lệch múi giờ lắm, dễ làm lệch múi giờ của bản thân lắm nha.
Goodbye, traveler and Paimon. I wish you a timely.
Hey, come back! Wait, this dark wall. We've seen these on our adventures before. I'm sorry. She shouldn't have jumped the gun. Okay.
Yeah.
Sino and his team are guarding the north. We'll take this.
There's so many Jin. Don't fret. I am well prepared for this situation.
Coi gì đây? Để coi.
So you have a solution?
Paimon thức ăn dự trữ. Yeah.
You're unaware that I have a trusty genie partner of my own, Plumpy. If I send her to negotiate with the other, off you go, Plumpy.
Đâu? Chấm hỏi. À.
Come on, what's the hold up? 5,000 more.
Không chịu.
20,000 more.
Mới tiền cái trang bé. Thiệt luôn.
100,000 more.
Thiệt luôn hả?
So she's a hired partner.
Hired partners are reliable too. Plumpy here is a highly
Bay.
You'll see just a few words from her and
Bay màu. Thân thiên luôn. Với cái quả trình độ tấu hài của Dory vẫn không may mọt.
play rough? You can play at that game.
Mấy tình hình thì đang nghiêm trọng, còn Dory thì vẫn đang làm siết.
Looks like it's up to us now.
Mơ.
Be careful, Kale.
Thế mèo nào. Ê, không có biết kêu của con này.
reminds me of when you first arrived in the video forest. You were trying to help a child retrieve a lost toy when you stumbled upon Spinal Crocodile territory by mistake.
Yeah, I remember. Our first time fighting side by side.
Fighting side by side? I seem to recall swooping in to rescue you with a team of forest rangers.
Thôi.
Please stop.
I'll uproot you.
Ok. Vẫn đánh được, vẫn đánh được. Yeah.
I can't believe I used 12 rare items in one battle.
Tainari, how's the situation on your end?
We held the line, though it was a close call. But
they've breached our defenses in the south. The Jin are pouring in.
We're hemmed in. This is getting precarious.
That's why we wanted to confirm your status. We need to consider our next move carefully.
Có ai tới giúp không?
Bad news. Another line of defense.
Kale, go with them and assess the situation. Dory and I will hold.
But Master!
This is not a discussion, Kale.
Wait, you can't get off the... Great. I almost run out of the things I brought with me. And the rest is back at the caravan.
Need any help?
Huh?
What is it, Kale?
If things continue like this, it won't be long before Aru village is over.
Nhớ rồi.
Sandstorms are sure to follow.
Nhớ rồi, ma nữ. Trong hội ma nữ. Nhớ cái giọng này rồi.
Guarantee it will work.
I don't care. Whoever you...
The only one who can help is you. I am a spirit created at the beginning.
Tinh nguyên sơ hả?
I am a flickering illusion.
What do you mean?
Khoan, đừng nói là cái con lồng đèn hồi trước đi chung với là Traveler.
Watch out! Jin incoming!
I am a spirit created at
Hay là
the
con
beginning.
kia.
Here goes nothing. I am a spirit created at the beginning.
Đâu, trong hội ma nữ đúng rồi.
I am a flickering illusion.
I am a flickering illusion. What's wrong, Plumpy?
That's...
Do you know what Kale is reciting?
I am the shimmering light that flows.
I am the shimmering light that
Bí ẩn thế.
eyes of the creator.
Hello Mirai, hello. Chưa ngủ luôn. Yeah, mọi người thức khuya thế nhỉ, 3 giờ sáng rồi.
It's a song composed by the goddess of
Hoa thần, những cái hoa thần hả? What?
Not to my
Không ngủ được. Sao ấy? Sao?
The Jin have actually quieted down. Although...
Clearly the songs left by the goddess of...
Really? Stay away!
Mới thiệt luôn. Giờ này mới không có tấu hài được.
Seems like the song only works when called.
Mai chơi mai đó sợ tạo quá. Có gì đâu trời. Mình chơi để mình ấy mà. Có gì vấn đề gì đâu. Cứ nói sao ta, kiểu mình chơi để hòa đồng với mọi người mà, đúng không? Kiểu nói sao cho đúng ta, tôi không kiếm được từ để nói, khổ ghê. Chơi đừng có sợ là tạ hay gì hết trơn á, cứ thoải mái trải nghiệm thôi. Lạc quan, đúng rồi.
When I heard that loud rumbling in the distance, I thought the shifting sands had bust open the gates to some ancient treasure vault. Turns out it was just
Right?
you.
Yeah. Hoặc là không, từ lạc quan cũng đúng, thì cơ bản là
It's been a long while.
Yes. Oh.
Did you miss me?
Ủa, đổi lồng tiếng rồi à? Sao nghe giọng ngầu thế?
Let's save the catching up for later. First, this should be the right mechanism. Ben, can you...
Hơi khó này. Hơi khó để nói nha. À, tận hưởng, đúng rồi. Mẹ ơi, nãy giờ mới rặn được. Ý mình chơi là mình để tận hưởng cái trò chơi với mọi người mà, đúng không? Thì cần gì phải sợ mình tạo quá.
Come on, let's leave this place.
Rồi chạy à? Chạy chỗ nào? What the hell? Rồi còn cái thế lực này là gì? Ê, sao tự nhiên chuyển qua đi bộ vậy? Thôi nào. Thanh niên ba Thái Lon nhớ bố nhá. Bố gặp lại bố cho ăn hành đấy. Nó đi xem Conan nhiều bộ kia bí ẩn nó vui nha. Gì? Tối nay đi xem Conan, xem nhiều bộ kia bí ẩn nó vui nha. Nhưng mà nói về Conan thì kiểu tôi đọc tới chap 1000 là tôi bắt đầu tôi thấy ngán rồi đây. Dài quá.
The Fatui? They came to the desert?
Yep. No idea what they're planning this time. They were being very coy about...
How have you been, Jet?
Well, since we last met, I've started my own band of mercs. We've actually made quite a name for ourselves.
Hiểu. Yeah. Nó dài quá và nó lê thê quá. Nó tới giờ vẫn chưa vô cái cao trào của tổ chức áo đen ấy. Khổ. Kiểu đợt trước nó vô được 1-2 chap xong rồi cái tự nhiên nó quay ngược trở ra, nó nói chuyện khác. Cái gì vậy? Nghe nguy hiểm thế.
Oh yeah, on a slightly different note, I have some good news. I finally took care of Masira. Not much to write home about. It was just another day. He tried to talk me into seeing his point of view, as usual. But I'm way past that by now. There was nothing he... What about you guys?
Of course not! We're super duper best friends!
Ủa, tình hình đang nguy cấp luôn á mấy đứa. Tình hình đang nguy cấp luôn á mấy đứa, mà mấy đứa tâm sự nói chuyện vậy luôn hả?
That bottle? Seriously?
Yeah! We need her power to come. Here's hoping we actually manage to find her. After all the trouble we've been through.
Mira đi xem này. Ok, bye bye Mira nhá.
Everything's been going on in Gurubad. She must have woken up, right?
Tình hình thì đang nguy cấp, còn mấy đứa này thì đang đi nói chuyện với nhau. Khổ thật, đi tâm sự với nhau. Cái đâu rồi?
Let's see. She should be around here.
Cái. Thiệt luôn hả?
What a long dream that was. Oh, and you're here too, little wildcat. The four of us back together again. In truth, it was at first. I was none too pleased when after we last parted ways, I merged with the land beneath Gurubad to suppress. It rekindled the flame of vengeance within the Jinn. depriving Gurabad of any. I fought against it for a long, long time. Until one day, I sensed a change.
Okay.
Once satisfied that that dark power could no longer bewitch the Jinn, I too fell into a deep. Why have you returned to Gurabad, my master? And why is my
Well, basically, Sumeru's in danger and a lot of our friends are affected. So we managed to chase off the culprits, but we have no idea how to seal this place back up and stop the sandstorms.
child's play? I shall quell the. Thank you, Lulu. No need to thank me, my master. I have granted many wishes.
Sao cái lồng đèn này nghe sắc thế nhỉ? Yeah.
The sandstorm's gone. When I said that we'd meet again under a lovelier sun, this.
Yay! Although honestly, I'd love to hang out with you more, even if the weather sucks.
Okay.
Well, there shouldn't be any more Jinn breaking out, right? Are we okay to head back?
Sounds good. You can introduce us to your.
Another.
Okay. Còn cái thị trấn thì sao?
We should be able to get to the Temple of Silence without any problems now. Time to regroup.
Oh.
So, this is the Temple of Silence. I've heard the Nagarjanites mention it in passing, but
I thought the temple moved to the rainforest ages ago. When did they?
I don't know. Even in King Deshret's day, this was experimental technology.
Well, unless you know of another viable alternative for the Akasha. The plan is sound, and the risks are manageable. The scale of this project is enormous.
You're back. Everything all right?
Okay.
And
friends of yours?
Pretty much everyone in the Temple of Silence is.
Hello, I'm Jet, and this is Lilupar.
Oh, a famous name from the history
Huh?
books.
Pleased to meet you. A friend of a friend is a friend of mine.
Who's they?
Huh? Do people not say that?
Not in the desert. Friends you can trust, but friends of friends, you gotta keep an eye on them. Still, I do trust the traveler's judgment. I'm sure
The sandstorms have calmed down. I take it the Gurabad.
Anh ba Talon chơi quả này đau đấy.
He trapped us there. Luckily, Jet used the mechanism outside to free us, and then we got Lilupar to put a stop to the chaos.
Wow. So, this mystery.
Yeah?
I assume you aren't naive enough to. Well deduced. Our commander, Dottore, died in Nordcry.
Are you wondering about his true identity? Or do you think
I wouldn't go as far as to call it a conspiracy. Just the simple fact that having someone to shift the blame on tends to prove useful should trouble
Lại nữa à?
later.
Okay.
The most important thing for now is to solve the immediate problem. Perhaps that man knew you wouldn't have the resources to investigate his background and.
This is all getting a little cryptic for me. I'll let you guys talk while I.
Jet?
Aren't you with the Blazing Beasts? What a coincidence. Didn't expect to run into you here.
We're mercs. You can run into us anywhere. Who's this with you?
So, did you find the solution you were looking for in the Temple of Silence?
You bet we did. This place is so far we've discussed
Okay.
the plan and
Thông tin của ngôi đền tạo ra cho mạng được mô phỏng thành toàn bộ vùng đất Sumeru, tượng trưng cho tầm nhìn xa và trí tuệ của thần phương. Ồ, cái tháp ngược này. Ok.
According to certain sources in the Temple of Silence, there is a core device in King Deshret's mausoleum known as Aru.
Aru.
Little is known about this device in academic circles, which suggests if these sources prove correct, the energy contained within Aru may be sufficient to power our Akasha renovation plan. However, this raises difficult questions regarding technological integration. The sages are still debating it.
Oh.
Yeah, but I'm sure they'll reach a compromise once they've argued it out.
Ra thế nhỉ.
The people of the rainforest are always cautious when it comes to desert technology. But times of crisis...
Wait! Paimon, is this the same Aru we've heard of before? It's sealed off, right? Some sort of prison where the Goat King, Ibis King, and...
Well remembered. Yes, that's exactly right. According to our records,
Yeah.
Aru was the most brilliant creation king. That being said, what Aru actually does and why it was built, those are deep secrets. Until recently, I wouldn't have been optimistic that the place even exists. The only reason I'm inclined to believe it now is because we heard it from the Ibis King Thoth himself at his temple.
Paimon totally gets that. When Paimon, do you guys still remember that? The Ibis King told us they were trapped in Aru.
I think I remember. What causes our rise and fall? What obliterates love and hate? And what determines truth and falsehood?
Yeah. If only Nefer were here. She's dealt with the Ibis King before, so she might know more.
Not cry. Funny. She showed up.
Huh?
Yeah. Had another lady with her too. Both said they knew you.
Really?
Yes, really. It was just before one of them said she's made Not Cry her home.
If looks like betting on Aru was the right...
See? They're right over there.
À. Nico, Nefer. Yeah. Nefer là chủ của hội đồng bí mật, còn Nico là trong hội ma nữ. Yeah.
Why, hello. We're here to help.
Đó, đây Nico, thành viên hội ma nữ biết danh N, một thiên sứ. Yeah.
It's a good thing we left early. We almost got locked out.
Locked out?
Oh, you haven't heard? An invisible barrier
thiệt luôn à?
Sumeru's board. No one can leave and no one can enter.
Are the Vitui behind?
Actually, no. This has nothing to do with them.
Phòng thủ kẻ thế
Isis' Omen's soul is the source of Tevat's ley lines after all. I imagine this function was put in place to seal the entire region
nó sẽ
off
phong
in the
tỏa toàn
event
bộ
of
khu vực Sumeru để
serious
tránh tai
damage.
họa lan rộng khắp Tevat. Oh.
Doesn't that mean that the people here won't be able to escape to other nations if the...
Currently, that does appear to be the case, which is precisely why I am here.
Okay.
This is a critical moment for the world.
I'm surprised you managed to convince her to come back to Sumeru.
Indeed. Even for someone of my wisdom and eloquence, this tested my skills to the limit.
Có thật là thuyết phục không?
And why should it concern me that Sumeru's in trouble?
Judging by your tone, I suppose you don't.
Sounds like you don't know much about my past. And here I thought you...
All I know is that the Ibis King is the source of your power. He was quite... As for your past, I have ways to learn the full story if I wish to. But everyone has secrets they'd rather keep to the...
I'm glad you see it that way, Miss Nicole. I've chosen to call Nodcry home, which is why I did my part in its hour of need. That doesn't mean...
I understand. Human emotions do not appear and disappear without cause. Still, if time has taught me anything, it's that human emotions are often complex and in conflict. That's why people but that's where we angels come in. Our duty ultimately is to guide people towards their
Thiên sứ ơi, làm ơn cho tôi quay ra gacha ra được banner đi. Khổ quá. Sống khổ quá trời quá đất.
I refuse.
Wait, what? But I set the atmosphere in it.
Is it? Maybe I'm not so good at reading the atmosphere.
Còn đúc kiếp không?
You're right, Nicole.
Thôi để tự động đi. Mọi người nghe nhé.
Had it consumed me, I'd be left stuck in the past forever.
Không có đúc kiếp rồi.
But I don't think that your guidance can change my mind. The all-consuming sands, the bloodshed, both deserved and undeserved. Those old emotions cling to me like a shadow.
Do you wish to shake them off?
No. I hope to remember them forever. Those emotions and memories shaped me into the...
In that case...
Sure. It's not every day you get to hear an angel's opinion.
Okay.
A long, long time ago, when the angels still walked freely upon the earth, monotonous work, lukewarm relationships, things weren't nearly as interesting. Human emotions are often attached to a person, a place, or... If Sumeru were destroyed, both rainforest and desert would be no more. With the object of both love and hate are intense emotions, but they are
most sophisticated, Miss Nicole. But anyone focused on the future could only ever applaud the destruct. Still, I'm a special case. Someone once told me that human memory is more selective than a Mora hung. As much as I dislike Sumeru, this is no way for it to perish.
How much will you need? You're... I'll be upfront with you. I don't have much more on me. If that's what you need,
Just cover my travel expenses.
Huh?
That's all.
Okay.
Given all the people I owe favors
Dễ nói chuyện hơn
I
đấy.
can just about justify a trip to Sumeru. Yehoda!
Here, boss! What do you need?
I'm going back to Sumeru for a while. While I'm away, you'll be in charge of the curatorium.
Me? I'm in charge? Whoa! Don't worry, boss.
Biểu cảm phong phú thì.
Count on me!
And that was how the ingenious Angel Nicole brought you the perfect person for the job in your hour of need. Hip hip!
That was far more detailed than necessary. Not lacking, I never thought I'd return. Especially not the desert. But life doesn't always go as planned, I suppose. What's Candace up to? I don't think I've seen her.
She is still taking care of things in our village. Should be joining us before too long.
Okay. Tập hợp ở đây hết nè.
Oh, and sorry. Hope we're not interrupting anything.
We're planning to go to the mausoleum of King Deshret to look for the legendary Aru.
According to records in the Temple of Silence, the mausoleum houses some...
We still have some time before we leave, so there's no rush.
By the way, who are these two new faces?
Just call me Nefer. I'm based in Nodcry. Did I hear you?
Correct.
Well, I happen to have a connection with one of the 3 retainers imprisoned inside, the Ibis King. I'm here to get things done.
That sounds perfect.
Okay.
Miss Nefer, are you from the desert?
Why do you ask?
I don't know. There's a familiar air about you. Plus, you mentioned Candace. I'm Dia, an Eremite mercenary.
I'm on good terms with Dory, and she's mentioned you all before. It's nice to find out. However, my associate here is probably less well acquainted with...
Actually, I'm a little better acquainted than you might think.
Biết lắm mà, biết lắm là đi.
Huh. Are my eyes playing tricks on me? It looked like you spoke without...
Ventriloquism.
What is it, Kale?
It's you! You encouraged me to report my dreams to the Dendro Archon.
I have many titles, but let's go with the most pertinent one. I am Nicole Rain, an angel who has lived since ancient times.
An angel? Sounds like a big deal, but...
Well, we're a rather long-living race of beings. Not gods.
Yep, and she's also an amazing
You could say she's a real creative type.
Well, ma'am, if both...
Oh, please don't call me ma'am. Just relax and be...
Miss Nicole? If it's a...
Yes, you may.
Yeah.
I can see your heart is... I also know which questions you want to ask me. Why did you dream of Sumer? I can guide you to the truth. But it involves...
Ok. Giờ đi đâu? Đã nói là bí mật rồi, tại sao mình lại đi hỏi? Nào.
I thought we were going to speak alone.
What's wrong with it? Even the doctors at Bimarstan allow patients to be accompanied by family members.
Well, if Kale doesn't mind her secret...
Thanks for being so considerate, Miss
Yeah.
Nicole. I don't know what secret...
Closest friends. It's so nice to hear that.
All right. In that, Kale, are you aware that there are god remains inside your body?
I am. When I was young, I got sick with Eliza. The Fatui convinced my mom and dad that they could help. There were a lot of other kids just like me there. This creepy guy, I can still remember the pain like it was yesterday. But anyway.
Yes. Those were the remains of Nabu.
Toàn như con hoa thần luôn hả?
The goddess.
What?
You don't seem surprised like the...
The possibility crossed my mind when Kale recited the Goddess of Flowers song and...
You made Paimon jump!
I was merely passing through when I heard the name of the god. You, with the hat. Are you certain? I sense no trace of the Lord of Flowers.
Well, it is a very small fragment. Unless special methods are... After the goddess passed away, her remains were scattered across the desert. King Deshret gathered all the pieces he could find and buried them. Eventually, the Fatui must have found a way to track some of them down. You're more shaken than I thought. In one sense, you've been extraordinarily lucky. So many...
I don't know what to say. I'm glad that I could help everyone with this power. Really.
Well, people value their autonomy very highly. Even a... I understand how you feel, Kale. But once you get used...
I guess you...
2 good reasons, in fact. Incidentally, 3 is the maximum number of Hermanubis's
Let me guess. Because 2...
Thanks for help.
Not my intention.
Preserve me. I should take my
Dẫn
leave.
đồ nhạc vậy.
This boy in his wolf's head hat speaks much too differently from the Hermanubis I remember.
Kale, all I'm trying to say is, no matter how many Hermanubis fragments there are within me, you wouldn't think of me as Hermanubis. In the same way...
Yeah. So about that dream
Yes. Just like me, she was an angel created by the
Quả thần cũng là thiên sứ luôn.
born with the instinct to guide living. Though her body and soul have perished, her essence retains its natural instincts. Even the mother of dreams, lord of flowers and oases, she must...
But I still don't understand.
Yes. Why indeed? You weren't the only one injected with god remains. I suspect it may be because of the firm will you showed in the face of suffering. Of course, this doesn't mean you have to shoulder any extra responsibility. As this... All right. Any further questions from the family member?
Let's move out.
We all hope it'll work.
Haven't you handled other big projects before?
I mean, the biggest project I've worked on to date is probably...
Look on the bright side. At least this time you're actually here when Sumeru needs you most.
Okay.
You don't have to come asking me for details after the
Giận
fact.
nói hả? Lẹ
Mock me
lên.
all you want. But now that I'm here, things will be resolved far more quickly and smoothly than last time.
Kave's self-doubt disappeared and...
Well, this confidence is most gladdening. Now, go and pack your things.
Okay, I'm fine. Yeah, I'm fine. Đó anh lìa. Tôi bắt đầu nó cũng bắt đầu nói nhảm nhảm rồi đấy. Ai miên ngủ 2 tiếng thì Chắc là tác dụng phụ của ngủ 2 tiếng. Yeah.
Oh, Miss Nicole. I heard you're a very talented sculptor. Is that true?
Oh, I don't know. I wouldn't want to blow my own trumpet.
Honestly, even though Kasharawara is best known for its focus on mechanics, plenty of so if they rate your work,
Who's we?
myself and a few other scholars.
Oh, well, if you...
Whoa.
Look at the level of detail. The squirrel descends from the heavens like a champion, and the earth
Kave? Kave, come here for a sec. Oh, and Madame Faruzan, didn't you used to study in our...
All right, but hang on a moment.
You call?
This squirrel statue.
Oh, a squirrel. I wouldn't say cute per se.
A hero? I suppose so. Actually,
I see. Well,
as a matter of fact, I do quite enjoy those.
Then perhaps the statue represents the heroic tale you long to see deep. Also on the subject of heroism, I feel that if this... I'm sure some would call it cliché or old-fashioned, but not in me. Kave!
Sorry, Madame Faruzan, I'm a little busy right now. Don't wait up for me.
What a pity. That young man has excellent aesthetic tastes.
What a genius idea! Why didn't I think of that? Classical beauty is a great direction to...
Precisely! A declaration, then place the two statues face to face.
Yes!
It'll be a masterpiece. Miss...
Just call me Nicole.
What? Oh, no.
Why ever not? Madam is a state of mind called... My dear Miss Nicole, once we make it through these trying times, in this day of age, it's rare to find people...
Honestly, I feel the same way.
Mình nói quá trời nói
I
luôn.
have to say, you're a very good judge of character. Because when I think about it,
I really... Sorry. Keeping watch over here...
Oh, never mind.
Let's not tell Madame Faruzan about Miss Nicole's true idea.
Good idea. Let's limit the conversation.
Thôi nha. Thôi nha. Không nói nữa nha. Đi làm nhiệm vụ đi. Nói cái gì mà nói. Khổ ghê. Ok.
Everyone's ready. We'll be arriving.
Tôi chưa ready cho lắm. Ai đó giúp tôi với. Ok. Cậu lên. Cậu lên.
Why, we've not seen so many visitors ever, really. What? Closer inspection reveals many familiar faces.
You surmise correctly. We are here to carry...
Okay.
Enormous, you say? How large, then? Larger than the gaping void? Why, you've even put a smile on Goatee and Croc. I know that laugh. Lilapar? What on earth are you doing here?
This is hilarious. Turns out good things really do come to those who... When did you three get locked up in here? And still you act all high and mighty.
Why, you? Yes, I know. No need to shout. You're right, Lilupar. Go, but didn't King Deshret seal you away? How did you
Who knows? Perhaps you can ask my master. Behold, the executioners of old. Some have turned into fragments residing in human bodies, and it's almost tragic, watching lowly prisoners like you act all self-important.
I'm starting to take a liking to the...
Time is of the essence. Let's get down to business. We come to you, three ancient lords, to request your assistance on behalf of the Academia. If we can help you regain your freedom, then please... As for precisely what we need your help with, it's a long story.
All right, stop arguing, Croco. And Goatee, don't you start. What's the harm in letting her speak? It's not worth getting so angry. But do you really have a way to answer them? You once answered the final question, unless with the passage of time.
You could say so. When you first asked me what determines truth and falsehood, my answer was a liar's soul. Liars are the best at seeing through the falsehoods of the world. But if you want them to tell you the truth, you have...
I think that makes sense.
I found it quite compelling myself, and I told Nefer so. Unfortunately, it brought us no closer to liberation.
Well, that's simply because it was my answer, not the one King Deshret was looking for.
Can you guess which answer?
Time. And that's not only the answer to the final question, it's the answer to all three of them.
Oh.
All things wax and wane with the passage of time. Current affairs are always fraught with conflict and controversy. You once described King Deshret as a proud man. I'd say that the
Indeed. Perhaps in building Aru, our king was in fact attempting to reverse.
Ba ông được cứu rồi. Xịn thế nha, xịn thế. Đổi mua đồ gốc rồi này, nhìn xịn phết.
This is the most eventful day I have experienced.
Are those 3 of the 7 pillars?
Turns out the statues were quite faithful to
You three seem to be in good spirit.
Prison can help a person grow and learn to cherish what they have. Nevertheless, after everything you've done for me, I sincerely... Hello, Nefer.
It's good to see you, Thoth, the Ibis King.
Nice. Definitely puts my mind at ease.
Should we maybe introduce...
Sure. I'm Sethos, the current leader of the Temple of Silence. This is General Mahamatra Sino.
Everything is equally new to us, in truth. We've been gone from the...
Ok, có thông tin của 3 người này rồi. Tiếp nào.
Let's hold off on the introductions for now. We can always ask Nefer about you later. It'll give me...
Hả? Cái gì? Thật á?
Gods and people of yore are not necessarily welcome in today's world. Self-awareness is one of my finest...
Is that so? Well, I think we'll take it in stride, just as we did with the 3.
Fair point. I have to...
And I must praise you for your wisdom. Now, state your...
I'm sorry?
Why, your tremendous accomplishments deserve a reward, do they not? You...
General...
I won't beat around the bush. Sumeru is facing a crisis the likes of which have never...
Every calamity throughout the ages has been connected to us in one way or another. Whether we were its cause or...
Whatever is wrong with Irmin's soul, it severely affected the Dendro Archon. She fell into a coma and is...
The Dendro Dragon?
I'm not a pep, surely. Not vicious, cruel, a pep who...
I shudder to think what could have caused Lesser Lord Kusanali to suffer such a plight. Still...
You can help us make history, too.
A smooth talker. Well said.
Okay.
Currently, no one can connect to Irmin's soul. We hope that by opening up Aru and making some modifications to...
Unfortunately, Aru is an imperfect creation. King Deshret never managed to realize his full vision before his... Besides, I hear your reasons, but to give Aru up over such would be...
The archaeological records clearly indicate that although Aru's construction took a long time, it was not beyond human means to achieve.
This is by no means a threat. But the only reason we helped you escape from Aru was to gain the necessary leverage to negotiate with you. You asked us to state our wishes, and we have. Each one of us...
What do we think, my fellow old fool?
Since you ask so nice...
Naturally what? Are you for or against?
I simply mean we shall do what comes next. You claim that you wish to open Aru.
Okay.
We
do. We understand the risks involved.
In all likelihood, the mortal world will never again be able to replicate King Deshret's work. Never will there be another chance to come so close to creating a utopia. Knowing this, are you sure of your decision?
We are sure. Before people can...
If your minds are made up, very well. Saint Chesapank, Saint Bennu. Once you surrendered to silence and were buried with King Deshret.
Saint Bennu, responding to your call. 3 kings detected. Initiating autonomous will.
Saint Shezbank, responding to your call. 3 kings detected. Initiating autonomy.
Ah, Lord Herreshoff. What a long time it has been.
Then your trust in my well-being has long outlived your physical body.
Al-Akmar is long gone. What is the reason for this meeting?
You're awake? Good. We are voting on whether to give the people of present-day
Aru is the pride of Al-Akmar. Opening Aru.
Sumeru is currently in the midst of a major calamity. Let a god without his people shall cease to exist, and King Deshret's greatest wish was to provide protection for his people.
I do not mean to mock these proceedings, but what is the point of a unanimous vote when we know that the last of the 7 pillars, the Dendrodra...
This will no doubt surprise your mechanical mind, and I have no intention of trying to persuade you it is true.
Huh? Can someone attest to this?
I ask the 3 kings.
Naturally, the Ibis King, Thoth.
What?
It was Thoth's disciples who revealed the truth to us. We need not debate its veracity.
Herreshoff, you die.
I awakened our former colleagues for you, supported your opinion, and...
I miss the days when Hermanubis was still around. At time...
What are you trying to say? Is my...
Hypocrite though you are, Lord. You are humorous in equal measure. How could we bear not to associate with a character such as you? I, Saint Shezpank, approve the Goat King's proposal.
Since King Deshret is no more, we shall receive no reprimand for acting. Remember, the moment that Aru is liberated, the myriad souls residing with... To take this step is to bring the perfect afterlife.
We understand that well, and we have decided to proceed regardless. Furthermore,
King Deshret's creation is clearly a place of rest and peace.
Hermanubis' representative and the Dendro Dragon Apep made their choice ahead of time, while the Goat King, Ibis King, and Crocodile King have, by the grace of His Majesty, guided by his wit.
Ok, cửa mở. Đi thôi. Ôi mẹ ơi, giờ mới vô được cái phần chính của cái story này. Thiệt luôn ấy à.
What's this? Are we at... No.
Here you are, through the sands of time.
Father.
It's Chet's father, Jibriel! That's right! He entered the golden slumber, didn't he?
I smell blood and sand on you. You've grown.
You have to leave, don't you?
This meeting is a blessing from the gods. My soul, once imprisoned along with that of Samael, is that the dead should meet the living is itself a miracle. Do not weep for me, Jet. I know you will accomplish many great things in your life. You will go further and climb higher than I ever did. All I ask is that you take good care of yourself.
Okay.
Father.
Hey, Chet.
I'm fine. Thanks, Paimon. It was just a little sudden. He was trapped in the golden slumber for our sake. And now, after all this time, he can...
You've grown strong, Jet. More...
Yeah. I'll leave the past in my memory where it belongs. Goodbye, Father.
Ah, me, what a touching reunion that...
We three retainers, once imprisoned for our iniquity, are surely the least qualified to judge what... Although Aru was created by a god, human craftsmanship was nevertheless required to build the...
As for your proposed renovations, we cannot determine which functions to keep or discard. Proceed as you see fit, but please...
It matters not. The Ibis King shall be accountable if any problems arise. Ibis, you chose to take on disciples, and so it follows that you must accept the risks of associating with humans.
If I'd known you'd be like this, I would have locked all of us? What?
Vilify me no further. Scholars, since you have lived using Aru's power, we shall install a defense mechanism at our king's mausoleum. You must be guarded, even unseen and unheard. From this moment forth, none may by sight or hearing perceive any...
Amazing. And
with technology from the heavens, the possible...
All right. Well, that resolves the issue of confidentiality.
Why, yes. I've already contacted them.
Ok, làm tiếp nào.
You must be the ones tasked by the academia with
That's right. Good afternoon. I'm Kaveh, and these two are...
We've met before. This is Thoth, the Ibis King, and everyone knows these two. Afternoon, gentlemen.
I've only ever seen these... Ah, the paintings in the temple. They show us chatting, playing cards, playing chess.
No, only you enjoy playing chess.
I wouldn't go that far.
Back to the matter at hand. A preliminary assessment by the academia indicates that this project requires the most capable minds in their respective fields are here before you. If there are no objections...
The artisans who built Aru for Al-Ahmar gave their very lives.
I didn't know that. We'll do our best, of course, but we certainly won't...
Such brazen words.
No, that's not what he meant. Please, don't mind him. He shares your sentiments, just not your...
I just think it's important to manage expectations.
Forgive my lack of courtesy, but we simply can't sacrifice our lives to the gods on completion of the project like people in the... Here's a first draft of the project proposal for your perusal. Please let us know if you have any requests. Normally, I'd have made it look a lot more visually appealing, but we were really pressed for time on this occasion.
Naturally.
If my fellow ministers deem this meager display of respect...
Why are you so preoccupied with the ostentatious displays of respect to Al-Ahmar?
Exactly.
This is Aru's mainframe. Be reminded to use it with great...
Okay.
We certainly will. Thank you for your assistance.
You may attempt to lay out punishment should you so desire, though I'm afraid...
King Deshret always believed in humanity. Still, the reason that Aru's modules are designed that way is not so much because he trusted...
Is that true? No wonder human artisans helped to build Aru then. He actually...
Naturally.
Have you noticed that the Goat King keeps giving superficial responses?
He understands the art of perfunctory speech. That's what earned him his position as the Minister of Ministers.
Excuse me for being blunt, but it sounds suspicious.
You're mistaken. And while there's nothing...
You? Whatever. I knew it'd be like this working with you. All right, let me past. I need to look at this console.
It's your job to activate it, after all. Everyone, please proceed with the external checks and preparations as per the procedures.
Okay.
Hello there, youngsters.
Whoa, the Ibis King came.
What do you mean, came to life?
You did say we could start our research.
I've reviewed the proposal. The work you're planning to carry out.
I wouldn't say I'm feeling hugely confident.
You are the top scholars of your day. I trust you.
Aru and the Akasha. I thought the Akasha was the academia's greatest technological accomplishment. Created.
And you too? Do you?
You've read the instruction manual, right?
An instruction manual? The Akasha has an instruction.
It used to sit on a shelf in the corner at the House of Dana. Not the most. If the manual is to be believed, Aru was it.
What? But there are so few records about.
But this is something you could not possibly have known. You may have heard many stories about the desert, but what is the most important aspect of history? Consider this.
I'm from Vahumana. It's
precisely. And a large part of veracity is the I may as well tell you. In the beginning, Nabu Malikata, the goddess of flowers, descended upon Sumeru. The glory of the heaven was within her. She brought life, oases, and knowledge to
Nhiều
this
thông tin
land.
thế.
Then she created the Jinn, enlightened them, and ordered them to serve her. Two other gods also walked upon this land, where wisdom flowed in abundance. And it was the first and greatest alliance. All the great changes in Sumeru's history began with the goddess of flowers. For King Deshret's sake, she pried into the secrets of Celestia. And so grieved was King Deshret by her passing, that he lost all interest in state affairs and devoted himself and so the Akasha was inspired by Aru.
Well, if the two share a common technological origin, then connecting one system to the other...
Unbelievable. Have you no...
No, I do, but there's no time for that. The schedule is too tight. Blame it...
Perhaps you could try coming up with our cutoff.
You know what it's like having to turn around 5 different drafts in one day?
Yeah, also, Sir Ibis King... Yes, well, you... Still, if Aru is so powerful, why didn't King Deshret use it for more ambitious ends?
Because it was never fully completed. King Deshret had grand plans. In the beginning, his wish was to create something that could rival the very world itself. The Lord of what he desired, she bestowed. And thus was knowledge brought into the world. Her courage and sacrifice, and that monument, built from knowledge and technology, etched at that time, King Deshret said since we share an eternal covenant, I shall never be your enemy. Hence, the fruits of wisdom from the heavens is, remember, it is not that I lack the power to become the enemy of wisdom. Yet you and she have taught me much. In the end, Aru was only used to store a portion of the souls. It was but a primitive form of the masterwork the king had envisaged.
So the point you're making is, King Deshret was both powerful and ambitious, and he only ceased his imperious ways out of effect. You could see this as an act of mercy, but you could also see it as the sentiments that lay between these three gods.
This explains why Aru was both a prison and a monument, and why the answer to the
You have to be careful who you get involved with, or you invite all Love is the same. It is both a All right, let us pause the story here for now. Seeing who's in charge again. Is it you two?
Yes, me and him.
Now then, Wisdom hides in the space between the tangible and the intangible. By the power of King Deshret, I shall grant you a...
Where did this come?
It looks more like some form of externalized information. You've rendered it visible?
Just as the Akasha allows you to access a greater range of knowledge,
xịn thế.
permits one to perceive
Xịn đấy, xịn đấy.
entities that do not belong to this world. This is no ordinary mechanism. Whether you choose to increase or decrease,
Looks mechanical to me. Better let me handle it. Just
turn around.
So that's where the elevator is.
Nó chậm quá trời ơi. Ok, tạm thoát đây, tôi cần đổi hệ cho Traveler, không là toan thật đấy. Traveler đang để hệ phong, bữa trước Tết hệ phong. Cộng hưởng nguyên tố thảo thử coi ra được cái gì không. Thôi cứ dịch chuyển đến Hỏa Quốc cái đã. Hỏa Quốc đầu đóng ở đây chưa phát hiện, chưa đi được. Đại sản Fontaine. Đây rồi. Ok. Ok, lấy nguyên tố hỏa trước cái đã, trước khi đi đâu tiếp. Rồi, giờ chuyển vào nơi có nhiệm vụ, đi thôi. Cái chương này nó dài kinh dị luôn ấy. Đây, khoan, đừng nói vô cái nói lại nha, mệt lắm ấy. Làm ơn, được rồi, đúng rồi, đi tiếp, đừng có nói lại. Ok. Tính ra nó không hướng dẫn gì luôn á, nó bắt chơi vậy luôn hả?
Obelisks were used to record important information in the ancient desert civilization. Hey, Alhaitham, there's some writing here I'll need you to... I've sent it to your screen. Do you see it?
Got it. It's a little blurry, but I should manage.
Take a look and tell me what it says. Oh, and I'll send any other similar text directly to you from now on.
Let's start with this one. It's a variant of an older script. Looks like cultural information from the age of King Deshret.
Ifs. Words thrown together merely for fun. I had no idea Aru kept a record of it.
Well, as long as you're certain that this is strict...
It is unimportant.
All right, well, I guess I'll start now.
Ok, tiếp thôi. Ở đây thì phải di chuyển con này qua chỗ khác. Rồi, ok, đi. Từ đây đi chuyển qua bên kia. Rồi. Đó. Ok. Tiếp. Done. Rồi, ok. Thiệt chứ.
Found some more. Sending them over to you now.
These are all reports about the Gurubad conflict.
Can we delete them?
I'd say so. Most of this information is...
What if there are details in there that Vahumana missed? What are we supposed to do if they come out?
They'll just have to live with it. If we don't resolve these issues now, there won't even be an act...
Yeah, you're right. There's some other similar monuments nearby. I'll check them out.
Xong rồi đúng không? Cái này thì xong rồi. À, phải kích hoạt hai cái cùng lúc mới được. Thì ra là thế, thì ra là thế. Ok, cũng được. Đi đi chứ.
Another monument.
Hold on.
You're still reading it?
It records the development and governance of the Oasis civilization. Most of it concerns the Jinn, but it also contains
Is it important?
Some of it. There was no way for me to read the whole thing in its entirety. So
what about the artisans' records? What do they mention?
They're speculations, mostly. For instance, they were wondering how to protect themselves if King...
Sounds like pure mythology to me.
The records do emphasize that this was merely their conjecture based on various myths. Still...
Even that got recorded? Okay, well, I'll make a copy of this first before...
Is that truly necessary? You won't be needing those.
No, the blueprints are important. I want to keep them as a memento.
Ok. Vẫn có hơi vẻ khó khăn đấy.
I think that should...
It meets the requirements of the contingency plans, so we should be good.
I gotta say, it's the strangest. It's like drifting between life and death. Or in and out of a dream.
Chasing dreams in the most literal sense.
What happens if my spirit...
That won't happen. Anyway,
All right.
Dạ, giờ đi đâu? Nghỉ một xíu rồi đi tiếp. Vẫn phải đi à. Thật luôn á. Thời khắc u tối đây rồi. Tới lúc đánh rồi nhờ. Dạ.
Traveler from afar, do you worry for the fate of Sumeru as well?
Greetings, Croc.
Please be at ease. I'm just here.
Sounds like you really care.
Yes. Oh,
Speaking of Nahida, Paimon was wondering...
wait a moment.
What is it?
I tried calling out to a pep. This can only mean that she is focusing all...
All the gods who serve King Deshret seemed super surprised to hear that...
Are you aware of the history between her and our king? Then you are learned indeed. At the end of his life, King Deshret tricked the Dendro Dragon into swallowing him whole, leaving her to... The Dendro Dragon despised King Deshret, yet he outwitted her. Rather than bringing disaster to the land, he chose to deceive her and thereby ensure his annihilation. The Dendro Dragon stands for the glory of a bygone era. And so, her willingness to help the Dendro Archon through this crisis comes as a...
Yep, Nahida did her...
So Lesser Lord Kusanali put an end to the Dendro Dragon's many long... As much as she loathes the Seven, a pep knows kindness.
Yeah, that's the sense we got from...
She is not incapable of coexisting with other living things. Rather, she actively chooses to avoid coexistence. All of this being said, I wouldn't expect too much from her if I were...
We'll keep that in mind. Anyway, how much longer do you think Nahida needs to stay with the pep? For all we know, the Fatui might still be in the desert. Just to be on the safe side. I'm alright, Paimon. Huh? Was that Nahida's voice?
It seems the treatment...
Since when do my deeds require your evaluation?
Here will do just fine.
I had no intention of taking you any further. One ought not expect greater generosity than they have earned.
You always hide your kindness away like an oasis within a sandstorm. Only those.
You dare.
No, I'm expressing my gratitude.
Awake already. You.
Pep, I feel much better.
Gods and their gratitude mean little to me. I would rather you give me your assurance that the If I suffer any ill effects from the ley lines, you, as the god of this land, will.
I understand what you require, but I would assume this Sumeru is my responsibility.
A farcical notion. God of Sumeru, I hope you realize.
And yet, maybe it is precisely what defines me. A god.
Then hold steady. We go.
Well, I'll be. Is that a pep?
Duyên nợ của mấy người này sâu nặng thế.
Do my eyes deceive me? Of all places, the Dendro Dragon has
I see that after all this time, El Ahmar.
It's a pleasure, Dendro Dragon. Had you arrived but
What a nauseating. You are not the first insects I have had the displeasure of dealing with today. A swarm of them tugged on.
What did you do with?
I cast them away. What would you have me do? Keep them as Booer. This is where we shall part ways. To be clear.
Then I wish you peace as you return to your dwelling place.
It matters not to me.
A force to be reckoned with. At times like this, I feel glad that she has no interest in any of this.
Gì đấy, Abed chưa sực mấy ông là may lắm rồi. Đó mà hạch sách. Khổ ghê. Dạ, đợi tôi xíu nhé. Thiết bị đang hết pin rồi. Ok, tiếp nào.
Hold on, just hold on, okay? We're almost there.
Gì?
We made it.
Saurus?
Huh? Wait, uh-oh, I'm gonna Oh, that's a relief.
the Dendro Archon's familiars?
Huh? Wait, what are the Obviously, I was worried about the Dendro Archon. I've been supporting. Oh, you seem pretty nervous. Not just people. It's all these.
I can't believe you made such a long and dangerous journey just for. I'll have to ask everyone to wait while I help our new arrival settle in. Traveler, Paimon, shall we find a place for our friends?
Awesome! Let's go!
Well. Okay, I think that.
Đi thôi. Đi. Đâu rồi? Lên nha.
Hello, everyone. It's only up. It must be very tough for you coming all the way out here.
Thôi, cô tè thế.
Everyone's here. Good.
Are you okay?
You look. Then you're forgetting who I. Red Oh, excuse me! Are
I suppose everyone is gathered here because of me. As we can see, I can't thank you enough. Right now, we're focused on restructuring Aru, processing excess information, and helping. I can help too! Just let me. Up to no good? That traveler, Paimon. I have other work to attend to. No problem? Thank you. I'm counting.
Rồi, đi gặp anh Barthelon.
There's one other thing. If you are to work alongside the people of Sumeru, you will need to make yourselves visible to them. There's nothing to fear. No one here will hurt you. But if you do feel afraid... Very well. Now, I shall bestow a small blessing upon you all. Do not fear.
Ok, đi thôi.
Everyone's here. Wonderful.
Dendroarchon.
Are you recovering all right?
I'm doing very well. I see. Using the power of Aru to reboot the... It's a sound plan. I regret to be the bearer of bad news. But with the state that Irminsul is currently in...
Alas, we had...
What about non-traditional means?
Non-traditional?
Are you saying...
Desperate times call for new measures. It's here. The Aranara have good intuition when it comes to people.
Given everything that's going on?
Miss Nefer, as a professional
not one that I'm willing to...
Let's say I'll treat this as a pilot project aimed at expanding your intelligence operations.
I like the sound of that.
Given that you rarely set foot in Sumeru.
I take it you've read the files on everyone in the area?
Yes. I also skimmed the list of
Any initial suspects?
Limiting the scopes to males whose recent activity could be... The Aranara saw two...
Everyone is heading for the desert per the evacuation order.
There's no way it was a spur of the... We need to smoke it.
Sounds like you have... I see.
So far, we still lack...
Then let's get closer to him to confirm before we make our move. I can handle it.
And you're certain you've never...
I'm certain. Besides, it's extremely rare for me to have had any direct contact with Sumeru mercenaries besides... Sino, stay out of sight and wait for my signal. If he raises any red flag...
Understood.
Excellent. Well, it's...
Okay.
Darker skin, scars, frequent... Nothing unusual about how he dresses. A coin. Interesting. Could that be how his contact paid him? Conveniently discreet for someone... Sorry to bother you. Has everyone...
Ma'am? What are you doing in Caravan Rebat all by yourself?
My friend and I lost some of our cargo along the way. I didn't want to miss out on potential business. And then there was a terrible sandstorm.
Forgive me for asking, but just to be on the safe side.
Sure. She has blonde hair And she was wearing a hat and a white dress.
Yes, I think that does ring a bell. Ah, my apologies.
I understand. Well...
Hey, wait! They left a good while ago now. You'll never catch up with them on your own. Why don't I give you a ride?
That would be amazing. Traveling with a...
Hey, let's not worry about the money for now. Wait here a moment. Once I'm done...
All right, thanks. Okay. Well, I wish there was some way...
You're not wrong there. I mean, what kind of cargo is so important that it's worth risking your...
I suppose I can tell you, since you've been such a big help.
Oh, really?
We're in the antiques business. You understand? Some of our goods aren't acquired through the most
Miệng lưỡi thế nhờ.
Ah, no one... Well, ma'am? And that...
I'm all ears. But to be clear, our commission isn't cheap.
I'm sure that won't be a problem. My issue is, I have...
Pure gold. That's quite something.
If you look hard...
It has no distinct Snezhnayan markings. That'll be why he's going with that story. And surely you have an existing business partner. Won't they take it off your hands?
The shop I used to work with is having cash flow issues at the
Okay.
moment after losing...
I understand.
As it
Okay.
happens, I'm just about done packing.
Yeah.
Shall we make it...
Mấy giờ rồi? 4 giờ sáng rồi. Hồi nào xíu nữa xong rồi, cố lên. Yeah.
This evacuation was a huge operation. They needed a few people to stay behind and tie up loose ends. And I ended up being one of them. You're lucky you ran into us in time.
I certainly am.
Hands where I can see them.
General Mahamatra! No, wait! What?
This is the coin? Sadly, you won't have the chance to spend it.
Nicely done. Looks like Sumeru's mantra are...
Unmarked gold coins are quite difficult to trace. Thanks to you, we have secured the... Here's what's gonna... Southeast from here, leeward side of the hill. That's where he's...
Great work.
Hers are quickly catching up. She's improved a lot in recent years. Looks like it's over to you.
Because I'm quickest on my feet?
Because you know how to trail a target. Plus, it'll be easier to
Fine.
One more thing. The Traveler just brought a message from the Dendro Archon. Once you're...
Got it. Will do.
Are you sure?
Gee, I don't know. Maybe...
Okay.
Really? You do know this is a stealth operation.
Paimon? Are you sure?
Well, Paimon at least wants to give it a shot. Besides, being the best guide in Tibet has...
Fine. Join me if you want. But be warned.
No need!
Good. Then what are we waiting for? Let...
Coming!
Ok. Paimon đi mất tiêu rồi, buồn quá.
Too slow.
Yeah, it's too slow.
Swollen fury.
Cái này cũng đâu có nhanh hơn đâu. À, nhanh hơn được xíu. Xuống đi. Yeah.
Quit following me. Too slow.
Head guy! Wait up!
We're here. Now we wait.
Okay, yeah.
What's on your mind?
Huh?
I thought all you cared about besides being a guide was food and
What's that supposed to mean?
But never on your own. You hardly ever... Just saying. I'm kind of at loose ends. What?
When we were in Nodcry, Paimon suddenly realized something. Even though Paimon's with a traveler, Paimon doesn't get like this very often. She just got really scared, and the more Paimon thought about it, the more useless she felt.
Paimon.
But Paimon doesn't want to be a burden. Paimon wants to be a friend who's actually useful. Does that make any sense?
You asked the right person. I'm not gonna try and encourage you. What I will say is this. You have to make the decision to move forward. Otherwise, so ask yourself, what do you want? To get stronger? Something's not right. Shouldn't they? Paimon, is it just me?
Should Paimon take a look?
We'll give it another hour.
Okay. How strange. We've been here for 8. What is it? Did you think of something?
Something feels off about this whole We know for sure that the guy Sinocot had something set up. Yet somehow his contact is a no-show. So...
But how would they know to do that?
That's the problem. They couldn't possibly know what's... This feels...
Even though this isn't a formal meeting, I'd still like to start.
Chesapeake and Bennu are currently assisting the scholars with the As for Hermanubis, may he rest in peace.
There have been times when I imagined what it might be like to meet you all. Now time has taken many things away, but that which remains is all the more resilient.
I must say, you appear to be in good spirits, Lesser Lord Kusanali. But even so, I can...
Oh no! So even... Don't worry, Paimon. It worked very well. The issue is how closely I am tied to Irminsul. Until Sumeru has undergone tremendous changes during your absence. I too have grown weaker due to the effects of Irminsul.
Then what do you suggest?
We take all the help we can get. Sumeru is our shared home. You and I, gods...
Though Al-Ahmar is no longer with us, the alliance between the 3 gods remains in force. Regardless, not to mention that it was the people of Sumeru who released us from this prison of Aru. Times have changed.
You really know how to...
Now then, let us learn more about your plan.
The brightest minds of the Sumeru Academia are busy opening and renovating...
Correct. Irminsul has existed in Teyvat since the very beginning. But during the age of the after the heavenly principles arrived, the power of the light realm was divided into elemental energy. Since then, everything in this world has been... As the Dendro Archon, I have a duty to protect Irminsul. Teyvat has seen many upheavals in the last few years. The most recent, I made sure to monitor all the pathways through which an outsider could potentially transmit. I still believe that someone has actively invaded Irminsul. But by entering Irminsul through death.
I see what you mean. You cannot simply stop all deceased souls from returning to the ley lines.
That's right. As important as it is to guard against external threats.
Please, understand how
defense has never...
After Irminsul was invaded, my authority was quickly restricted.
I'm sure you feel responsible, but you are not to blame. No one can predict...
But the people of Sumeru should not have to endure this.
And this is why...
Yes. The only thing in Sumeru capable of rivaling all I managed to do before falling into a coma was make some minor adjustments to Irminsul. Using Aru is a last resort, and a move that comes with enormous risks. The scholar's initial plan was to borrow Aru's power to reboot the Akasha, then use the Akasha to connect to Irminsul and investigate. Unfortunately, Irminsul has suffered far greater damage than they first thought. Rendering that plan to rise to the challenge, we had to resort to a more extreme and far costlier means to reclaim Irminsul. Our brightest scholars have made further modifications to Aru with multiple goals in mind.
Human wisdom has clearly improved over the millennia. You have not only our support, but then...
Together, we will do...
By the way, when you spoke earlier of an intruder...
Well...
Tainari!
Is this... How did this happen?
Luckily, we managed to have...
Oh my. I understand now, then.
Not once over the millennia has Earth.
Please continue, Dendro Archon.
Irminsul's root system is what comprises the ley lines. In the past, it has always been hidden away. It has become a tree of unbridled greed. A clear sign.
Blasphemy. From where I stand, an experiment in the name of blasphemy sounds... But, if we are to honor Dottores' will, this is...
The birth of this tree proves to me beyond doubt that this incident... But to explain the situation in full...
Zandik. So it was him. I saw him in the desert.
But didn't Dottore die and not cry? How is he still able to do all? He must still have loyal followers amongst the Fatui. Even so,
I can confirm that Fatui forces have arrived in Sumer. Furthermore, Irminsul seems to be undergoing some kind of mutation. Evil branches are beginning to grow. Sorry, I couldn't think of any other word to describe it. They don't...
A baleful tree. Climb.
Speaking of Dottore, I didn't think it was wise to state this out in the open. But my theory is...
You mean, the Fatui never intended to follow through with him?
It's hardly a conventional strategy. And the rationale behind... But as it happens, I know someone who works exactly this way. And when it comes down to it, he's been a collaborator of Dottore's from the outset. That fact...
There is still much to be done. Everyone, please...
As per the discussions, the following Mr. Al-Haytham and
We'll give it every...
The plan looks feasible, but the
General Mahamatra Sino and his team...
No problem. I've already spoken with Sethos and Hack Guy.
This kind of thing is best left to the fleet-footed, right?
If it's efficiency you're after...
Following up on the elemental energy amplifier we discussed.
Yep, that's right.
Got it. Will I let...
You can count on us. Will do.
Rest assured.
Dia, Candace?
You bet.
Good.
Okay.
I believe that covers everything.
Poor Tainari. Must be tough being Nephis' student.
Hey, don't try and drive a wedge between us, you...
All it says to me is that Master Nephis has faith in everyone's abilities. While I'm nominally here as...
Exactly.
Finally, Traveler, once that task is complete, I'll be asking
the Eternal Oasis?
Regarding your trip to Natlan, so regretfully, we won't be able to give the Pyro Archon Mawika the grand reception.
No point putting too much pressure on yourself.
Right.
Don't worry about me. The Dendro Plus, we'll be there. Yes. I believe in myself. And well...
Ok, bắt đầu... Nói sao nhỉ? Có thể là tôi sẽ dừng ở đây. Đi ngủ thôi mọi người ạ. 4 giờ sáng rồi, gần 5 giờ rồi. Thì story của con Genshin này tôi thấy ở đoạn này nó khá là cuốn đấy. Nhưng mà cái phần trò chuyện nó dài dòng quá, nó không ấy được thông tin chính, không đề cập đến thông tin chính nhiều. Ok, chúc mọi người ngủ ngon nha. Tôi đi đây. Tối nay thì tôi sẽ có một cái stream collab tiếp nha. Bye bye.